Good morning, everyone. Or I should probably say evening, night, whatever. I don't know what time it is for you. I don't particularly care either. The important thing is, you are here right now, and you're in for a treat. If you've noticed the title of this streamer, if Michael Bay played Far Cry 4. Indeed, as we all know from my last several forays into the glorious, glorious world of Kyrat, what we have discovered is, if nothing else, I kind of enjoy a stealthy approach. So I figured, I wonder what would happen if I totally mixed that up. So we're gonna go full-on Michael Bay mode. I shall now explain what Michael Bay mode is. It's ridiculously impractical, and rather hilarious. Honestly, I was playing around with this build a little bit earlier today, and it was pretty good. So, what do we got going on here? Well, first of all, I'd like to go somewhere where I can actually look at the weapons that I have. If I have to break my ankles to get there, then so be it. Come on, let's get outside the city limit. There we go. Now I can break... What? Oh, God. You are in a town. You cannot kill NPCs. Of course not. Here we go. Okay, so, Michael Bay. What do we know about Michael Bay? He produces pretty subpar films that are loaded with explosions because his way of getting around subpar plot and really terrible acting is to have a shitload of fire. So that's exactly what I'm doing. Right now. We have the multiple grenade launcher here. It's basically an automatic grenade launcher. Fucking awesome. Second of all, handheld grenade launcher, because you've got to be able to explode things while you're driving around in a car. Third, flamethrower, because everyone gets to be on fire, and everyone needs to be on fire. And fourth, we have what is basically just a Stinger missile. It's kind of awesome. You fire it off, and the missile flies somewhere around the place, and then eventually nukes everything. Just like this. That does not get old. I'm sad that I can only have 5 missiles with it, but that's life, I suppose. Some people might be looking at this and thinking, well, why didn't you get the glorious buzzsaw or whatever it is, the maximum I'm gonna kill everything machine gun? There's a pretty simple answer for that. It's overpowered as shit, you literally 1 or 2 shot everything, and it doesn't make explosions. I mean, you can make things explode with it, but it itself does not perform... It doesn't, like, explode things by itself. Is it me, or is the game audio a little bit loud at the moment? Do please let me know, chat. In the meantime, I'm gonna go and commence blowing some fools into outer space. Wonderful news about this particular stream, I've only got about an hour on the clock, stopwatch-wise. We've got some, I got some stuff happening elsewheres on the internet that I want to, go and watch live as it happens, so this is just a little bit of killer for me beforehand. Someone saying the game is fine. Well, keep in mind that you are used to me playing this game as stealthily as fuck, not producing a lot of noise. There's going to be a metric shit ton of explosions going on this time, so if that gets a little bit loud, do not hesitate to let me know. Of course, it will take me about 5 minutes to notice, because it's chat and I don't stare at it all the time, obviously.
What do you think you're doing? This isn't your ride. I've got one last job before we wrap things up.
Excellent. What is it?
Amita needs to go.
Cool.
It's the will of Kira. It's the only way to spare Kirat from more bloodshed.
Perfect. I am totally on board with this.
Hey. She's just another pagan. Do what needs to be done, brother.
That's fine, because you're next on the list, because as we've already established, I am completely transparent in my goal of becoming the glorious benevolent ruler of Kyrat. So in order to do that, I will of course have to depose all of you. I will of course start with Amita, wherever she is. That way. Let me locate... Ah, perfect. She happens to be at the end of a very distinctly... Well, that looks like a reasonably isolated location. Perfect. No one will hear the metric fuckton of explosions that I am going to kill her using. Unless it's going to do that stupid thing which it did with, oh, what was her name? Nara? Was it? I can't remember. The woman who ran the arena where it, like, forces you to point a pistol and you get to just, like, pull the trigger. It's like, no, I don't want to do that. I want to nuke her from space, preferably with a low-orbit ion cannon, but I don't think that's an option, so I'll settle with shoving a grenade into her esophagus. Hopefully that is going to be a viable option, but I'm willing to bet not. Which raises an interesting question in this game, how you don't have a pistol actually equipped on your person, yet the last time I had to go and kill someone like that, there just mysteriously appears to be a pistol just somewhere on AJ's body, which does make me wonder where exactly it is that he's packing that thing. I mean, I can think of some very creative uses that are certain to help you out in certain social situations, if you know what I mean, but it just doesn't necessarily seem to be practical. It's kind of like that apple that Leonidas was eating in that film 300, where you're just like, hang on, where exactly did you get that from? You don't have a supply line, none of you have backpacks, where were you keeping that apple really? I think that was a valid question, one which I have never had a satisfactory answer to. Excuse me, Golden Path member. I have to go and murder someone. Ah, excellent. Now we get to experiment with the automatic grenade launcher. Oh, I love this gun. Not quite as much as I love the buzzsaw, though. I am currently a little bit in love with the buzzsaw, but it is game-breakingly easy mode. It really is. Someone in chat is suggesting that the pistol is, it's your emergency pistol trademark. So, why exactly do you guys hate me? I'm intrigued to know, like, how they exactly know that I'm supposed to be the bad guy in this situation. I mean, the fact that I'm coming in with an automatic grenade launcher and a flamethrower might have given that away a little bit, but, it's like, yeah, that clearly they've already established what exactly I'm here to, achieve and do, so, oh god, can't I just want to level this building. I don't even want to go in and just give them the dignity of a face-to-face conversation. I just want them to be another faceless, nameless casualty on my warpath to becoming the most glorious, god-king, benevolent emperor that Kirat has ever seen. Sup? How you doing? I'm about to shoot you in the face. No hard feelings.
He sent you to kill me. I knew it'd come to this, but you?
Who else pulls the trigger around here?
It's true.
Good point. Sabal hides behind his blind faith in tradition, and you follow along like one of his subjects? I actually believed you when you said all you wanted to do was honor your mother's dying wish.
Yeah, but now my plans have grown. I am now going to become the glorious God King. It's going to be fantastic.
Savior of Kirat. Follow your orders. Pull the trigger.
Okay.
I'm sure it's the will of Kirat.
It is. Fuck you. Bye. It's okay. Sabal's next. I just shot you in the chest. You are a lot more dead than... I'm sorry, what? You're a lot more dead than you're letting on at the moment. There we go. Finally, your brain caught up with your body. Any dying words you'd like for some sort of cinematography effect while you're going on with this, or am I just supposed to feel bad about this? Because I'm not going to. There we go. Right. Now, what was on that clipboard that you picked up and so very carefully went for?
Taken care of.
No?
It's not for
Okay.
me to judge her now, brother. The gods will do that.
Perfect.
You have a dictator to kill and a war to end.
No, it's pretty much you who's probably going to die next, Sabal, because, yeah, like I said, you're another just obstacle in my way. You are another lump on my road to becoming the glorious emperor that this nation so clearly deserves. So I'm gonna go take care of that. Whether or not I'll end up killing Min is another matter entirely, because I am reasonably fond of Pagan Min. He is an exceptionally sharp dresser. Someone says there's some famous last words. Stingrays love foreplay. My god, how many years has it been since that entire event? Man, that's crazy. Someone's saying streaming at the same time as Harmful Opinions. Shameful. Well, I didn't even know that Harmful Opinions was actually doing a stream at the moment. If I am, then I apologise, Mr. Opinions, but this is life. If it helps when it comes to the end of this, I can tell people to go over to his stream. I did that last night, and he was none too pleased about it on Twitter. Said something about me trying to diddle him on the internet. It all sounded very, very kinky. Let's go touch some people with explosives, because it's going to be absolutely hilarious. Hello, everyone. You are all going to die horrible, horrible deaths by the time I'm done with you. Yeah, none of that over there is going to save you, because...
I've got enough ammo right now. I don't need to look any further.
Okay, whatever.
Finally, no more arguments, no more spinning in circles.
Hey, guys.
Ajay, we've been waiting for you.
Excellent.
Everybody is rallying for one final push. We're hitting Pagan's fortress. It won't be easy. I heard about Amita.
I disagree. It's actually going to be very easy. I have a metric fuck-ton of explosives. I don't think any fortress in the world has ever stood up to the amount of explosives that I am currently packing. Just so you know. And once again, I get the very distinct feeling that I'm going to be the one doing most of the fucking legwork in this exercise. Because the Golden Path, let's be honest, is basically less than useless in this game. We all know what Sabal's idea of providing you support is, you know. Oh, you need to go and, you gotta go help that really, what was it, holy shrine in the middle of the lake. I'm going to send precisely 0 people to fucking help you. In fact, I'm going to wait until you've done all of that by yourself, and then when you get to a village and begin getting shelled to all hell, I'll eventually send some dudes to take out the mortar arrays that are shelling you, but that's about it, and even then that was something that I probably could have done by myself in about half the time, let's be brutally fucking honest, because no one was alive in that village for me to defend. Me being there was basically worthless. So, let's fucking do this. I have more explosive... Oh, crap. That's a mortar. It's fine, because I have a shit ton of explosives as well. And apparently you've decided that leaving a really obvious entrance point to your fortress is a good idea, so... Fucking video game logic. Let's do this. Let me put on my God mode hunting syringe so that I know exactly where everyone is at all times. And then they're gonna get fucking nuked. Can I... Is this a wall I can climb over? It is. Amazing. Goodbye. Anyone else? You, sir. You, sir. And you, everyone gets a grenade. Oh, this is rather amusing. I'm so glad I'm not just using the buzzsaw, because the buzzsaw is just absolutely OP as shit. Like, you just one-shot everyone with that frickin' gun. And, you know, while like, being overpowered can be fun, it does kind of wear thin after a little bit. And this, at least this one, you've got a little bit of reload time and a bit of time, in between shots, so it at least gives them a little bit of, like, a sporting chance to do something, although it'll probably be pretty ineffective, whatever it is that they do. So again, I can't help but notice that your fortress is really not very well defended. Anyone else? Yeah, let's get some reduced damage syringe going on as well. Hello! How are all of you? How you doing, guys? Kindly get wrecked. I really wish I didn't run out of grenades as quick as I did. Oh! Oh yes, because they're both grenade launchers. They both use the same ammo. I did not consider that as a thing. Maybe this was not the most sensible build. I need to find a freaking ammo cache. As it turns out, Michael Bay mode is the perfect mode to commit suicide in. Reduced damage to explosions, my arse. I believe I just took maximum damage. Goodbye, gentlemen. And you. Okay, let's actually go and hang out on the area that we're supposed to capture, and maybe I'll be able to locate a, I might actually be able to locate a little drop of ammo so that I can not run out of grenades within the first 10 seconds. Hello! No, just die. Ugh. Apparently trying to melee people is, rather ineffective. There we go. Oh, this is an armory, is it? I would expect this to be loaded with ammo. And it kind of is. Where's the general ammo? Ah, there we go. That's what we needed. Oh, yes. More grenades, more ammo. Please. Oh, this is gonna be good. Okay, you are going to evaporate very shortly. Apparently not. I just want you to be on fire. That's the only thing that I require from you today. There we go. Now that you're on fire, I'm a happy person. You guys can all fucking die over there. Next objective. Ow. Why would they shoot me? Why would they attempt to defend themselves? There you go, have fun. You enjoying the fire? I would hope so. I made it especially for you. Someone's just reminded me that I suck and I need to go home, gamer girl. It's true. It is true. I am pretty terrible when it comes to just video games in general, but I have never pretended to be anything otherwise. I've never pretended to be good in any capacity whatsoever. Nor will I ever, because, you know, I'm just bad. I've got no fucking qualm with that. I do this shit for fun. Because that's what it's all about. Hello, guys. I think all of you need to be on fire, and I think I need to stop being shot at, because that sucks, if you want to be honest. Let's see if I can find some more ammo. Require grenades. Billions and billions of grenades. And harpoons. Because I fucking love harpoons. Which reminds me, I actually have the harpoon gun now, so that is rather a good bit of fun. It's not a very practical weapon at all, but it is funny as hell. Just like nailing people to walls, it's brilliant. I wouldn't say we've taken it, I'd say we've probably destroyed most of it, but, you know, close enough. Tomato, tomato, and all of that. Where's the one? Oh! Oh, excellent, I finally get to use my really big fancy missile launcher. Goodbye! Oh god, I love that gun. It's just kind of sad that you very rarely get an excuse to actually, like, validly use it outside of this is gonna be funny.
They're trying to retake the fortress! Fight them off!
Are they? Are they trying? I mean, they're probably gonna fail horribly. Let's just chuck some mines out. Just to make sure, just in case they they do actually try and get up here in any way. There we go. Delightful. Is that a grenade launcher over there? No, that's a machine gun. Machine guns are boring. They're nowhere near as fun as automatic grenade launchers. Do not kill your allies. Well, maybe if my allies were a little bit less retarded and didn't stand next to very explosive things when I'm going full Michael Bay mode. So chuck that down there. Goodbye, helicopter. I don't even need to aim that. Again, with the do not kill your allies. I think my allies need to just stop sucking. And also, once again, I'm pointing out, I am the glorious king of this nation. I will just execute people who suck. And let's be honest, in this game, your allies are pretty freaking sucky. Enjoy this Molotov. I made it for you. Let's get some more mines down there, I think. Ooh, what is that? That's an RPG. I'm not sure that would be entirely practical to use here. I'd imagine it's probably more practical than what I've got at the moment, which is an automatic grenade launcher with no ammo. That guy really is not paying any attention to anything, so he can just blow up. Those guys can all fucking die to that. Anyone else? You tried, you failed. Let me pick up my grenade launcher again. Have this Molotov, you'll love it. Fire? Yeah, sure, if you want some fire, I will be more than happy to oblige you. Anything else? Or is this just the last guy? As someone's pointed out, if your allies die, it's their fault for getting in the way. They're expendable, naturally. Of course it does. Does the word overkill mean anything to you? No. No, it does not. Destroy the statue of Pagan Min? I can do that. Apparently I can't do that. Yeah, apparently I really suck at destroying statues with missiles. Let's just apply some C4, shall we? I think that might be a little bit more efficient. There we go. Maybe I should save the Stinger missile for things that can actually be locked onto.
Really, RJ? What do you have against my likeness? All those posters, Eric, my double, and now this. Am I missing a hint? Should I start taking this personally? That statue was solid fucking gold. Literally. I'm not being metaphorical. Do you know how many artifacts I had to melt down to get it made? And poor Eric standing there for God knows how long just to pose for it. Oh, it's done. And dinner's nearly ready.
God, I fucking love Pagan. He is just awesome.
I'm heading to the palace.
The Royal Guard is counterattacking. We can't support you.
That solid gold statue.
Be with you, brother.
Confront Pagan? Excellent. Well, I think I'm just going to have to totally let him go, because let's be honest, we all know that he is the true hero of this game. I really wish I had some grenades going into this, but screw it. I guess I'm just going to have to go in the old-fashioned way with the big fucking machine gun on the back of my car and hope for the best. Maybe, hopefully, possibly, everyone's already fucking dead. I mean, that would be great. They're not, are they? There's going to be like a roadblock with a shit ton of soldiers up here, and I'm going to have like basically no ammo to deal with it. Someone's saying solid gold. Yeah, that looked like a pretty fucking solid gold statue. That thing must have cost an absolute fortune. I am totally having one of those put up in my glorious new empire. It'll be amazing. A glorious giant golden deer to overwatch the nation. It shall inspire and awe everyone, and they shall know who reigns supreme in this domain. It will be amazing. Oh, there's a, I guess I can go back and get that later. Doesn't really matter, the journal. Oh my god. Fucking video game cars, they're terrible. Let's go find out what exactly Mr. Min has planned, unless maybe I wrap around because of the road here. The Royal Palace. Wonderful. This will soon be my amazing residence, so let's see if I can get that journal that's over there, though. Oh, maybe not. Okay, maybe you have to go through the building to get there. I'm sure it'll unlock eventually. Let's find out. Okay, let's go find my glorious competitor, former king. Sup?
Come in. I apologize for the austerity I sent to help home. Chances are you shot them on your way in. Now, before we begin, to whom am I speaking? The son who returned to scatter his mother's ashes, or the lunatic who has murdered his way to the top of my mountain? If I was speaking to the first guy, then I would say, sit down. Let's be civilized. Enjoy some food. But we tried that before, didn't we? At our first meeting? You sat right here. Paul was off applying voltage to the nipples of your rude little +1. I stood just like this. And what were my exact words? Stay here. Enjoy the crab rangoon. Don't move. I'll be right back.
He is very precise with his words.
If you had just listened, just waited for me, then we would have come back here straight away, together, and scattered your mother's ashes. So then you must be the second guy, who didn't listen, decided instead to join the other monkeys and start throwing his shit around. But I'll tell you what. I call a do-over. I say you have two choices. One, you could shoot me, boring, or you could sit down, enjoy some food, and you and I will go scatter your mother's ashes together.
I much prefer the sound of that second option, because god damn it, you are just the most lovable villain that I've ever encountered in any game. And let's be honest, he's not even that much of a bad guy. He kind of does, like, the best of a bad situation sort of thing, and, you know, I mean, that suit. How can you hate a guy in that suit?
Is it Amita? Sabal? Doesn't really matter. I already know. I just want to hear you say it.
Fuck you.
My goodness, boy, you didn't even blink. Well, you do realize that you're just giving away your country, right? It's yours. It's always been yours. Kirat is yours. I pulled you off the bus in the first place to pass it on to you. I suppose you could take it back. You're halfway there. One down, one to go. Not that I want to put ideas in your head.
That's fine, I've already come to that conclusion myself.
You have a taste for doing what it takes. Well, no more putting it off, I suppose. Well, come on. And don't forget your mother.
Indeed. You see, this is why Pagan's a glorious, glorious man. He already knew that I was, in fact, the glorious God King Emperor that this nation deserved.
You do realize that urn represents all that's left of the old RJ. The Kirat, RJ.
Someone in chat is saying, Teal and Min, hands held in genocidal glee. Yep, pretty much.
Previous life are gone. And then what happens? Well, I suppose you could do what I did.
He is the Milo to your Sargon. He really is. Milo and Pagan are pretty similar in some regards. I mean, look at that hair.
Yes,
But let's be
your
honest, Pagan Min
father
is
killed
by
your
far the
half-sister,
more
and your
fabulous
mother
of the two.
killed him in return.
Because, I mean, he actually has a freaking empire as well. It's great.
I killed so many people for them. But then I realized I was only using Lakshmana's death as an excuse to do whatever I wanted to do. Just as you use those ashes as an excuse to do whatever you want to do. God damn if it isn't fun. Well, you finally made it. You know, the one and only time I walked into this place, I came in a sane man and came out like this. You will come out a king. Go on, then. Do what you came here to do.
Thanks, Pagan! And now we get to go and do what it is that we finally came here to do, and I shall proceed to become the glorious king of Kirat. But I am, of course, gonna go and shoot Sabal in the head before I do anything else. And I believe there was a, yes, the final journal in here, which actually, if you read all of them, gives you the entire backstory of the thing, the entire, love and betrayal story, which is most enjoyable if you're into that sort of thing.
I've given you Kirat, but I'm keeping the helicopter.
Fair enough, you glorious bastard. You take that helicopter. I do love how in the game it does give you this option, like right here, if you actually had things to snipe him out the helicopter or just blow it up. I do enjoy that that's a thing that you can do, but no. Godspeed, you magnificent bastard, you. And now I have to go and murder Sabal, of course, because he's a dick and a threat to my glorious, glorious reign. I do believe that is where we have to go. Yeah, let's skip this, we don't care. We want to go to the nice free-roaming part at the end where I get to shoot everything.
Good, brother. It's finally over. I can't believe it. Did you find Lakshmana?
Yeah, I found it, Sabal. My mom's at rest now. Thank you.
Kirat's free, brother. Mohan's at rest too now, because of you. Come on home. I could use a right-hand man to bring Kirat back to its roots.
I'm sure you could. Unfortunately, you are not going to be alive long enough to get one. So, you have fun with that.
Hello, David. Oh, Mr. Gale. Well, I guess that's it then. No more mayhem and destruction. Hanging up the old rocket launcher.
Nothing of the sort, gentlemen.
What you done with the place? It'll be sad to see you go. It'll be on the shelf, as it were, gathering dust. Unless some unfinished business, perhaps. Loose ends, isn't it? Or people to kill.
Damn right.
That's what I just said, though. It's Yogi, you prat. Smoke? Smoke?
Not this time.
Someone saying, goddamn if it isn't fun, just killing everything, it really is. Someone saying, yeah, don't forget to kill some more allies accidentally. Of course, I mean, I am the glorious king of this nation, and we still have usurpers to deal with. We have people who are pretenders to my throne, naturally. We must purge them. So where exactly would I find Sabal about now? Where is a likely place for him to be? Probably back in Banapur, maybe? Is this where I'm going to find him and just stick a grenade into his teeth? Because, I mean, why would I not want to do that? I'm pretty sure there is a way of actually locating these people after the game is done, so that is my new mission. Go and absolutely murder the son of a bitch.
Brother, now that Pagan is gone, his forces at Rajgad are confused and disorganized. You should strike while the iron is hot, and seize the fortress for the Golden Path.
His fortress has been weakened. His fortress is already mine. I mean, his fortress was mine, like, ages ago. But more importantly, Sabal, where are you? I wish to find you. So, the important question is, where does he hang out once the game is over? This is something which I think I'm gonna have to,
I heard from a rebel that was one of Pagan Min's favorite dishes.
It's true, crab rangoon is pretty fucking delicious for anyone who hasn't tried it. You totally should. It's just like little delicious crab things, like dumplings. They're amazing. Oh yes, Paul, you were one of Pagan's allies. I have no need for you anymore. So, have fun with that. Please don't... What? Are you serious? You're an unkillable NPC. Well, get fucked. While this guy is alive, he is still a threat to my reign, so... Can I interact with him? No? Okay, I can set him on fire, but it does absolutely goddamn nothing. Well, that's disappointing. I mean, that just... I wish my reign to be absolutely uncontested. So I must finish up by removing my freaking adversary. So where... he doesn't have an S on the map, so that makes me a little bit sad. Okay, this might be something that I'm gonna have to... No, the game... No, the stream is not finished. Let's not lie to people. Foolish overlay. No, it's not beginning either. No, we're not doing any of those things. We're on a break, very temporarily, while I go ahead and game fax it. Because I need to know. So I need to be able to find Sabal at the end of the game. So there we go. How to find Sabal after the ending, if you've sided with Sabal. If you side with Sabal, you can find him at Gialandu Temple, the temple on the island you had to save or blow up. Excellent. That is all the information that I needed. So now we are no longer on a break, we're going to go and murder him. So he is at that temple, Gialandu Temple. Perfect. I'm going to go to the closest place, and then I'm going to go and shoot him in the face with fire, and it's going to be fucking glorious. Let me actually really quickly put that back up so that I can come back into the chat over there so that I can see what everyone else is doing. Wonderful. Right. Let me go and say hello to the guy who seems to think that it's totally cool for him to usurp my glorious reign, because that's totally not cool, and we need him to know that. We need him to know that that just ain't cool, bruh. Jalandu Temple. Up, up, and away. So, the important question, chat. What exactly is it that I should kill him with? Because, none of that nonsense. What exactly should I kill him with? I mean, I've got the choice to use the pistol, obviously, or some sort of sidearm. I could use a grenade or a missile launcher, but I feel like that is a little excessive. I think that purifying flame would be the best way, and that would make him a true example, because I don't think I can send him off to any sort of torture cavern or anything like that, so I'm thinking I'm going to go with a cleansing flame. Maybe if I can't... I don't seem to be allowed to pull out the flamethrower, so I might have to use a Molotov or do something else constructive here, so let's see if I can locate... Ah! There appears to be some people down here, is he... Ah! Excellent! Hello, Sabal.
Fight your own people. When you sided with Amita, you chose to desecrate your own heritage and spit on the gods. Now you kneel before the Tarun Matara, asking forgiveness. No. No. Where was that forgiveness when you butchered your brothers and sisters? You committed crimes against the gods themselves.
Yeah,
So
can I
say
just
to
shoot
you,
this guy yet?
Today, you chose to cut your own throats, not me. Wait.
I disagree wholeheartedly. This is why I'm going to shoot you in the head. Get fucked. And then I'll probably have to kill Bardra as well, because she might also be a threat to the security of my reign in the future, so... Let's just purge everyone, shall we?
Sins against the gods can only be washed away with blood. There must be a cleansing for us to move forward, brother.
Nope.
Eventually the Tarun Matara will understand that. Will you?
Well, will you? Because you are currently standing in the way of my glorious empire. So you also get to be cleansed. Your sins shall be washed away in your blood. But probably not.
How are you doing, Ajay?
All right. You want to play? You want to play? You want to play? You just fucking evaporated, son. Perfect. That is exactly what needed to happen. Sup, Sabal, how you doing? Do you have any loot for me now that you're dead? You have a spork. Well, good for you. Right. What can we do to rather interestingly and amusingly totally desecrate this body now? Just something as a means of putting him to some sort of, I think we can dump you in this, suitably holy chair over here. There we go. You can sit up there as some sort of mockery to your own stupid tradition and religion. There we go. Get fucking wrecked, fool. Okay. So now I think it's the, appropriate time to, find ourselves, what? No. None of that. We're on a break. We're on a break, you see. And we're on a break because once again I want to gain facts whether or not I can find Bardra. I wonder if she is able to exist after the game. So where is Bardra? Someone has asked on one of the forums. I chose to kill Amita. Search for Bardra, didn't find it yet. Go back to Jalandu Temple. Oh, apparently she is also somewhere in Jalandu Temple. So cool. Let's go have a little look-see around the place and see if I can find her. I'm going to assume she's either going to be in the top or hiding out in the basement or something like that. So let's see what I can see. Is there even a way up to the top of this thing? Or is this where it ends? Okay, you don't appear to be able to get up to the top, so... where else might she be in this temple? If anyone in the chat happens to know, then do of course feel free to let me know. I should probably... Why, when I press Alt, does it just do that? That's ridiculous. I think I need to sort out my hotkeys. Let's put the chat back up. So, does anyone in chat happen to know exactly where I can locate Bardra within the temple? Does anyone happen to know where she is? So that I can cleanse her in glorious purifying flame as well? If I put on my syringe, I assume she might show up. No, those are birds over there, or some sort of wildlife. That's not the person that I'm looking for. Or did I kill her in the mass frenzy with all of the fire? Is her body in fact just lying around somewhere in this pile of casualties? That is possible, but I am not going to be satisfied until I see a corpse with my bare eyes. And then I will know. Or should I say with my dear eyes? I must know. I must know that there will be no threat to my future reign. I must know that everything that I am doing is totally secure. Now, someone is saying more violence against children, so she might not actually be in the game. It's very true. It's very true. It does appear that maybe she's not available because of some sort of violence against children thing in video games, that you're not allowed to actually depict kids being murdered in games. So maybe they've done that as a means of getting around that. If they have, then I'm very disappointed, because how am I supposed to ensure that my amazing reign is secured? How very, very disappointing. Well, I have done what I set out to achieve. I have gone full Michael Bay mode, I believe, and caused a shitload of mayhem, blown up a load of things, set fire to a fuckload of stuff, and now I am the glorious king of Kyrat, finally. I am the most benevolent and kindly ruler that this nation has ever known. It is a wonderful, wonderful thing. So, I think that is actually a pretty damn good place for me to wrap this up, seeing as I've got something else that I want to be doing on the internet in a few short minutes, so that's going to be rather interesting. Yes, it does seem that you can't locate Barger afterwards unless I'm misreading these threads really, really quickly. That makes me kind of sad that you can't do away with your final enemy, as it were. Someone's saying kindly as he blows up and burns dissenters. You goddamn right. Goddamn right it is. Someone is suggesting fable logic. When you're older and no longer invincible, I'm finding you. Yes. That is exactly the kind of logic that I'm applying to this video game. Someone else suggests, just mount her and have her as the first wife of your harem. I could do that. That is absolutely something that I could consider doing. I will, after all, have to have a royal family, since I am now the glorious Emperor of Kyrat. Glorious God King Emperor of Kyrat. It's going to be a wonderful thing. Someone's asking, what are you planning to do? I don't know. Now that I am the amazing King of Kyrat, I'm not really sure what it would be appropriate for me to do. I assume sit around torturing instigators and dissenters and applying electrical cathodes to people's nipples while eating delicious crab rangoon. I mean, that sounds like a pretty fucking ideal life to me, so that's probably what I'm going to roll with. So, I am going to say thank you all for joining me. It was a relatively short stream. I just wanted to finish this game up and go full fucking Michael Bay mode on it. So who knows, maybe in the not too distant future I might do some of the expansions. I might come and visit the Yetis or something interesting like that. It could be fun. Instead of blowing up and burning people, we can take out some mysterious monkey creatures in the mountains. It'll be delightful. It'll be a wonderful outing for all those concerned, I'm sure. I'm kind of sure that strange mythical ice beasts hate fire as well, so ooh, that could be fun. Could definitely be good time. So thank you all for joining me. I hope you've had a wonderful, wonderful time. I know I certainly have. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all I shall see you all next time.